guys, hello. Today we have part 2 of my last video. If you haven't watched the first part, it's the video below. I linked it. Uh, Basically what I'm doing is I'm taking old art of mine that I made years ago and I'm redrawing it in my current art style. If you haven't watched my latest video, which again you should, this is the art piece that I did. You should watch the process of it. I'm a buff baby, but I dance like a man. If you haven't guessed already, my next drawing is Adventure Time. Woo! My kitty is here, as you guys can see. Kitty cam. Yes, kitty cam. So this is the old art piece. I really love this one. I'm gonna be honest. I still absolutely love this one. I remember being really proud of it when I made it. But I still am incredibly proud of it because I think it turned out really good. This is my reference, and this is my old drawing. It's time to redraw them. When I was starting, I did not know what I was doing. I kept sketching the face over and over just because I couldn't really figure it out. I was struggling with it quite a lot. Uh, I was like using my reference directly, and then somebody came into my chat. I was live streaming drawing it, and it was like, "Hey, you're tracing." I was like, "No, I'm not." But if it makes you feel better, I won't use my reference. So I removed my reference, and I was just sketching from eye to pencil. So that's what I was doing. Around this part, I was a little bit struggling with the hands. I couldn't really figure out her proportions, like how she's supposed to look. It was a little bit weird. You can see I kept changing the sizes of her arms and the sizes of her shirt. Her face is really cute in my eyes. I changed it when I was painting a little bit, just a teensy tiny bit. But I think it's really cute. The hands, I was quite struggling, so I went to Pinterest and I found the reference. I found this reference, and I just used the little hands because they were perfect for the guitar that I needed. um, I feel like a mistake I made in my sketches. I made her legs way too big. They're really disproportions to her body. So in the final painting, I changed it, but this was just like in the sketch something that I noticed. In the original drawing, she's playing in front of a crowd of monsters, but in this drawing, I decided to have her playing in front of Marceline. The reason is, I feel like it was like a cute change to the drawing because I don't like my last drawing. I like to make one small change about it. I don't want it to be the exact same drawing because that's a little bit boring. So I also added Lady Unicorn around in the back, but I ended up not drawing her in the end just because I know I didn't really like it. I started and I was like, this is doesn't really look good, so I ended up scrapping it. The face was a big struggle. Not exactly like the whole face, just the lips were like a little bit of a struggle for me. The hair was like a pretty big struggle at first. I didn't really know what to do. I was just kind of doing some blokes of colors. Um but after like a couple of minutes, I was like, okay, I can do this. I wanted to have something kind of similar to what my latest drawing looks like in the hair of Medusa, but I ended up having a completely different direction. I just kind of used a weird little technique. I've never used this before. I've never done this. This is my first time doing it on a hair, I think. But I really love it. It's really pretty in my eyes. It really fits her character. Another thing that I was like, I spent way too long about is where her eyes are looking. I was having her doing a full with how much I was changing her eyes. The rest of her is really good. I feel like I did really good on her little jacket. I love drawing that jacket. Whenever I draw her, it's with that jacket. I just love it so much. I know she only wears like maybe like 5 times in the show, but it's iconic to me. As you can see, I made her legs a little bit smaller. The guitar was really fun to draw. I feel like I did really good on the hands as well. The shoes were fun. I like drawing shoes. I'm not really good at it. I feel like I need to practice a little bit more, but I think it did pretty good. Here I do something that's like quite fun. Uh, I do like her shadows. Usually, I don't really like to draw shadows, but recently I've been really getting into it. I did it in my Death Note drawing, and I think it really pulled it together. So I thought maybe I could try and do something similar here, and I feel like it really helped. It makes it look really cool. Here's me trying to do Yelly Lady Unicorn, deciding against it, and then switching over to the skies. I feel like you can really see. I feel like this. I feel like the difference is so extraordinary to me. It looks so different, but at the same time, it's so similar. And that's what I love about this little project that I'm doing. That's like redrawing my old drawings. It just makes me so happy. Final project, final piece versus old final piece. Beautiful, very very different. One of my favorite things about the old art piece is the little lights that there's going on. I really love those, but I decided to not have them and instead have a little like lights in the sky that I quite like. I feel like this drawing was really fun. It took a long time. It took like I think 4 days, which is very long for me. But it was really fun. I had fun every part of the way. I was quite struggling a lot, and also, I kept having like second thoughts about how big I made it. I kept thinking if I like made it into like a very long, small canvas, it would look a lot better because you can only see Marceline playing the guitar and a little bit of the sky, and I thought that would look quite cute. But I decided to finish the drawing as it is, and if I really hated it, I could just edit it. But I think it turned out pretty good, so I'm happy with my decision. This is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye bye!